Okay, well, we heard from Entity's coach. What about Tundra and their feeling post-draft?
One last thing, guys. We have been practicing for 2 months, and it's time to just play the fucking game. Honestly, we are really fucking good.
Game a lot more, in my opinion. Does Topson get to play the aggressive Pugna with the Grimstroke combinations, rotating to these towers, getting early pressure, or do you get first blood on Fishman himself?
Tanking, really not going to take advantage of the Swarm too well.
No, it's not the best Swarm game, but I mean, Swarm is
Turn around,
bad.
Gabbi fighting up against Skiter. Skiter's going to just try and man up and see what he can do here. Runs into the brambles, and that's enough for Gabbi to get away. Scot-free with the kill on Skiter, going to Kataomi.
Interest the illusion carries.
Throwing at it again in that top lane. Pivots, goes to Kataomi instead. Hits him with the Inkswell, but he's already disappeared into the Shadow Realm, and Gabby's going to go back for it again. A second time. That's because Fishman has made the rotation, unable to quite get any extra damage in, though. They're relying on that third person to change the narrative here, and now Gabbi is in potential to be run down by 9. Gets him with the blood grenade. That's enough.
Big Gemini hit.
Jup is going the way of the Pugna for sure, and Stormstormer.
He's going to get him here. No
on the Swarm, TP away, a desperate one, but the blood grenade again comes through. The extra damage that's required. Topson thanking 9 for finishing what Thompson started.
Take the objective, and he really wants a 6-minute rune.
It will be a haste rune going over to Stormstormer. He'll take advantage of that to help run down Snake King. And he'll get the bounty rune before he falls. Stormstormer gets some much-needed golden experience here, so they're going to bide their time. Wait for the 7-minute where he pops out. Yeah, they went for the smoke over, but I think they felt the rotation was going to land in time. Fishman desperately trying to get that Wisdom Rune to spawn, but it will not show up in time for him to seal it away.
One, and then he just overtakes your jungle, starts clearing through stacks. He didn't have any.
Watson does manage to dodge the blast, but he's running into Snake King. Now the rest of Entity was on their way. Can they bail out their carry here? 9 is going to try and get him with the Inkswell, and that's going to be enough damage, but at the same time, Topson does die, and he was probably worth far more than the Naga Siren was, and they're going to clean house on this one. What a read from Entity.
Gabbi shows up at the right place at the right time.
Because they have so many.
Absolutely.
Like there's the Inkswell with the shard later on. Gabbi charges
he went
forward.
fleet on the
He's silence. He's going to be in trouble. The Sand King gets the jump, and a beautiful jump at that. 33. Close the door on this fight before it even begins. Gabbi and Kataomi are probably going to be run down as well. At least one. 33 with a third number there. Triple kill for him, and Gabbi hidden in the trees will barely survive. Stacking, big deal for them. We usually talk about it on their own side of the map here. Them taking away Entity's farm is just going to be so debilitating. A big pickup though. Topson. He'll fall trying to pick up a power rune, but 33 is going to show up and maybe get a rebuttal here. There is the Bedlam outlet. The Nether Ward is doing some serious damage. Can they finish off 33? No, they'll both die under the Sandstorm. And Fishman's going to get run down. No tower to protect you here. 9 gets a double. Tundra.
You can't open up the tier 1s for a Naga lineup. There's just nowhere to go.
Smoke rotation from behind. Grabs the 2 supports. Picture perfect for 33 once again. We do have Watson close by. Might be able to help Gabbi get out. Yeah, he's going to use the song. Forced to use it.
I don't blame him. Put 33 to sleep here and get the hell out. T-chain stun based on how you can cast it now. This combo is even deadlier.
Oh, that is a cute move. He may not be able to get there in time for the stun, but the extra movement speed helps him close the gap on Watson. Watson, of course, using the song to help others. No longer has it to save himself.
See?
And now Entity is here in force, but so is Tundra. And the way things have been going lately, it seems like Tundra are going to clear house on yet another team fight. Kataomi does manage to stop Topson there on the side, but Gabbi's already dead. So these 2 supports are left with no cores to help them. Nice TP away.
You are getting constricted quickly here as 9 running in mid. Another great Inkswell target, by the way.
Maybe Watson, though, finally showing up to one of these fights. I mean, Naga Siren is not supposed to have to be active,
but considering. I agree, like you wouldn't want your Naga to have to be this active, but it might be a game where he has no choice.
Magic burst damage, it's gonna be trouble. He's not living through this one. He didn't even have Song of Siren back up again. The portal trying to get out of here. Tundra are in pursuit. Might be able to find one more. Yep. Kataomi does manage to get out the Shadow Realm before the silence there. Goes for the TP, but the Inkswell can stop it at any time.
33 continuing to control both side lanes here. Would not be surprised to see Tundra continue to try and hold this top tier 1 as long as they want to.
Another example of desperation calling for some moves you wouldn't normally see. Stormstormer trying to cut waves because the Naga Siren just cannot do it by himself, but Tundra had this map locked down.
The BKBs are great versus Tundra's lineup. It negates pretty much everything if you can get there.
That ward, it's gonna pay off. Got him after the Manta. 33 has the Inkswell to chain the stun onto his epicenter. Beautiful stop, but if skiter could die, oh man, what a dodge! Gabbi charges right through that red flag, and now skiter can continue to chase down, surviving through the Ice Blast easily. Tundra, this is just absolute domination. Apparently able to do this. I mean, the Swarm actually helps you out quite a bit in being able to do that, right? Tormentor can't kill it, so you're just getting constant minus armor there. Gabbi in some trouble, needed to be able to get his BKB. He was closing in on it too. 400 gold away, now knocked down to 600 gold away. And even if they caught Topson, he's got a BKB. The only thing that could actually stop him from there is really, realistically, the Pulverize.
Nice old net.
Yeah, they'll get the Grimstroke at least. Spirit Vessel just to make sure in case the Orchid wasn't enough. Stormstormer will nag that last hit. Really easy way to deal with mass illusions, but it's going to be caught here. Force to use BKB. Tundra are there in with some reinforcements. They're going to easily kill the Dark Willow.
Just try and put it to as much use as they can.
Oh, he almost sniped it.
That was pretty close.
That was pretty much. And now has an Aegis. These are going to be some tanky heroes. No BKB, of course, on Topson right now, but not enough heroes around on the Entity side to really make much of a fuss, threatening the Terrorize, but actually gets pushed back and pulled back in then by skiter.
Just daring you. If you're not willing to take it, what are you doing in
They're actually going outside of the basic goal for 9 instead, who is cutting the mid wave. This shows how little faith Entity has in being able to take these fights. 9 may end up falling. They just need a little bit more damage. Please tell me they're going to get something out of this. Okay, they do. Meanwhile, Watson was trying to push some of the heroes away towards that bottom lane, stop them from being able to get here, but they're here now. 33 is going to make jump forward. BKB immediately activated by Stormstormer, protect himself from these stuns. They'll lose their support, but maybe they can get even more. Immediately an Orchid placed onto the Sand King. Remember, he is tanky with that heart, but they have plenty of damage thanks to Watson now being here. They might just be able to cut 33 down to size, trying to get away over that haste rune. No such luck. Topson turning it around. Great Nether Ward with Bull, but a song. Uh-oh. We got some heroes with BKB. Topson.
Ice
Gonna
wall
probably
set up.
activates his. Immediately tries to get away. Stormstormer into the invisibility. Kiting out skiter nicely. The Pulverize is going to be able to grab Topson while he's magic immune. They know that magic immunity is running out soon. Topson needs the help. Where can he get it? He's not going to get it anywhere. Entity somehow making this comeback work for them.
Even got the Weaver buyback there. This turn, that seems really nice versus Tundra's line.
Yeah.
Whether he can actually get in here and use an active off it, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of Dispel building up.
The Ice Blast on cooldown. Tundra is more than willing to take the fight. Kataomi's going to be in some trouble here. Self-Fuels try and protect him. Get off the Terrorize. Does get in onto 3. Group them up together as a result. And Watson Gabbi immediately pounce on this opportunity, taking out the back line. Topson and Nine's Weaver are both dead. Meanwhile, skiter is trying to do what he can, but he can't really touch this Naga Siren too much. Song's going to go out. The BKB means that only his hero can do the damage, so the illusions are rendered totally futile. They don't do anything, and now with 33 caught in a corner, he's going to try and burrow strike over the side. Just for TP out, but they have the vision to be able to stop him. Kataomi's going to make sure he stays dead with a buyback and Yule's usage. 3 dead on the side of Tundra. Heroes that do not have buyback.
Like, even went Martyr's play for the extra tank ability and resist.
I like that. Jump forward here. Did manage to find the real Naga Siren. Not that Tundra going to do a whole lot with that just yet, but if they can kite it out a little bit, skiter jumping pretty far forward. Got grabbed by the Pulverize before he can get off the Phantasm, and he's dead.
Skiter, you are not the one playing with your food anymore. You are the food. Lingers way too long. No BKB, no Phantasm.
Got the silence, and now the song. Looking to just grab as many heroes as possible. It's only going to be this Weaver, but they also spot Snaking there in the corner. No, but Tundra, who let that momentum slip, are going to try and claw it back with the smoke forward. A jump onto Gabbi. A hard hero to bring down. They do have
9.
plenty of chain stuns. Yeah, they did find 9, and Gabbi gets a half health before he has to use his BKB. Now he's going to charge back in with the Gold Scepter put on Topson. BKB, Inkswell, both trying to get him out of there. What a grab there with the Soulbind, though. Double stock going out. BKB from Stormstormer trying to get him away. Well, Watson protects his heroes with the Song of Siren. Activates it now to be able to
BKB for down.
Straight for this Chaos Knight. One-on-one, this carry battle, it is no match.
Stormstormer, 200 HP. 33 got frozen. Could not finish this Invoker off.
Even the supports are surviving through this one. Topson in trouble with Gabbi and Watson surrounding him. Finally, jump forward from 33 will help finish off the Ancient Apparition, but he's being kited around now. A stun on its way, hiding underneath this Sandstorm. Desperate, trying to keep Entity at bay, but they will come and hit hard with Gabbi. Charging straight through that Sandstorm and flattening the Scorpion. Once again, wanting to be the target, trying to be the person to break the smokes, get the information. He's got that cheese still after all. Kataomi blinking forward, trying to get an initiation. 33 gets his jump onto the Invoker, immediately the Cataclysm. Skiter already down to half health. Pops Phantasm, tries to go back to Watson, but Watson is kiting this one out. They don't need to fight him right now. Oh, the Soulbind double pull back in. Could that be good enough? No, the Terrorize pushed away all the Chaos Knight. 33, he jumps in, trying to control up Watson as long as possible, but the song goes off, bails him out, and now he starts healing back up. Gabbi's ready to get this going already, popping that trample, wants to be able to lay down these cores. 33 with a Sandstorm trying to protect himself. If those impales can do enough, maybe they can still turn this one. Maybe Tundra still has a chance as Skater goes back in, trying to go for the big Primal Beast, but he is tickling him. It is not real damage. Topson is draining a lot, though. Maybe it's Topson who can do this one, but the silences are still a problem. Out of the BKBs, he's doing what damage he can for the heart. He's rectifying any bit of damage that is being done. Entity are healing up time after time, and the Ice Blast will put that heal out of the place. This fight has gone on so long, but no heroes of Entity are dying, and every single one of them of Tundra will fall.
They just can't kill anybody. There's way too much sustain in these types of fights.
They don't have the buybacks to be able to contest this really with their full squad. This is looking like the buildings are going to die too quickly. Les Topson can somehow persuade them not to hit the buildings and go for him instead. 33
damage.
Jumps forward, so two-man burrow strike, not too bad. Cataclysm goes out. Topson's got to dodge that one, but 33 can't dodge anything. Not when he's being grabbed by the Primal Beast. Locked down there. More draining from Topson, and they are going to be able to force Entity back here. They respect the fact that with that buyback from 33, only just now here. All these long life drains, he didn't have the X.
So at least now you're getting some utility effect out of it.
Yep.
But you cannot rely on this.
Got the Sight-Device Bloodthorn. Watson does not put his hero in danger. He lets Gabbi charge for it. You say, you take him out. I'm going to wait for that second life. And sure enough, Skater does a buy. He immediately buys back. Soulbind onto 2 cores here. Is pretty nice, but the Song of Siren ruins everything.
Look at the blast.
Here comes the Ice Blast, lined up, goes straight for 9 and Topson. Topson pops his BKB, trying to kite backwards. Gabbi's going to be target once again, puts himself forward, gets the Dispel, turns around, goes for Topson without that BKB. Yeah, they'll just pound those bounds into dust.
Skater finally back. He still has no Phantasm for 9, however.
Yeah, he's doing absolutely no damage with just his hero. In fact, he pops the BKB, and now he doesn't do anything as Gabbi once again grabbing hold of these heroes, not letting them go anywhere through this one. Runs over the Sand King as well, and Entity do it. A comeback, one of the biggest disparities, one of the fastest disparities in this playoff so far.